Hello and welcome to my MadPack install tutorial. My name is Nathan Willis and I will be your host. Okay, so to get started, we're just going to need to open up a browser, and in the search bar, just search for MadPack. The very first thing that should come up is the ATLauncher website. Click there in the home page. Well, this is the home page. This is the page with the MadPack on it. You'll see a link down here called Download ATLauncher. Click that and it'll open up another page. Scroll down underneath their install instruction video. You'll see Windows, Mac, and Linux. Download your version. Windows will have the .exe file to install it. Mac will have the .app file to install, and Linux will have the .jar. After you click this, you want to save where it's at. Now the ATLauncher needs to be the only file in the location chosen in the folder. So if you need to put it in a new folder, go ahead. I'm going to put it in my E drive under Minecraft server stuff, under ATLauncher, the folder I had already created. So if you hear anything in the background, I apologize. My wife just answered her phone. Anyway, and if I wake up my 1-year-old son doing this, I will blame my cousin Jacob, just because I can. Anyway, okay, so that's where I'm going to save it. Go ahead and click Save. Now, once you get that saved, you'll want to go to that folder location, which I happen to have already set up. You'll see the launcher program file, whether the .exe, the .jar, or the Apple app file. Go ahead and double click that and open it up, and we will start installing it. While the ATLauncher is going, a setup pop-up is going to come up asking your language and if you want to enable leaderboards. Go ahead and click Save unless you speak a different language. Then you should know what to do there. So go ahead and click Save, and it will pop up and come up, and the ATLauncher is now installed. That doesn't mean your MadPack is installed, just the ATLauncher is installed. So let me show you real quick around the ATLauncher. On the right hand side we have News tab, which is pretty self-explanatory. If there's any updates or anything that they want to share with you, they'll put it there. They have the Packs tab. Now here is where you'll find all the different mod packs that you can download through this and play through this. There are a ton. Here's where MadPack 2 is, but there is a ton of different MadPacks, or not MadPacks, but modded packs for Minecraft. All of them are completely different, and yeah, you can try out as many as you want. I'm not sure the requirements, the computer requirements for each of them, so you know, that depends on your own setup. Instances, this is where it stores all the packs that you have installed on your computer. That's what you'll find here, and this is where you'll actually launch the game and play from. You'll go to Instances, find the one you want to do, and hit play. The Accounts tab, this is where you attach your Minecraft account, pulling your character into this launcher so that it can be attached to the other packs. Tools, I have never used anything in here. I'm not even sure what this is, so I haven't really looked at it. And settings, you'll find the settings for different things for networking and for Java, and yeah, so I wouldn't recommend, unless you know what you're doing in here, I wouldn't recommend changing anything. You most likely will never have to go in here and do anything in here. On the lower left, we have a hide console, which is this up here. You can hide it if you don't want to see it, or you can show it if you want to make sure you know what's going on when things are loading up. Just in case you find an error or something seems like it's hanging, you can see if it's actually doing something up there. Open folder opens the root folder for the ATLauncher app that you're running, which is handy. And update data checks the internet for any updates for this. Now in the bottom middle you'll have where you can select your account. You can have multiple accounts if multiple people in your household will be playing the ATLauncher. And you can each host your own have your own packs attached to your own account if you want. So your kid may you may want a pack that you don't want your kid to really have access to, or someone else doesn't want access to. You guys can actually share or set up your own stuff that way. And on the right is the social media links. So first things first, we should attach our account to Minecraft. Go ahead and click the Accounts tab on the right. Go to your email username and enter your email address and your password. And you can click remember your password if you want. If you click it, a warning comes up that tells you that it warns you that it is actually saving the password encrypted on your disk, and people can get access to it if they hack into your computer, just like any other saved password. So if you want to do this, hit yes. If no, hit no, and then click add. And what you'll find is it'll say it's successfully added. If it didn't, the password or username is probably incorrect. If you want to switch to it now, go ahead and hit yes, and your character on the side will go ahead and switch. Now, these characters do not have layered textures, meaning like that was a 1.8 update, and this is currently on 1.7.10. So I have, on my character, I had a jacket over the top of him that I could take off and put it back on, but that jacket is not in this because it's part of the layer that's not found by this skin texture. Okay, so now that we have our account set up, now it's time to install the MadPack. If you go over to packs, the quickest way to find it is to go up to your search bar and type MadPack. It'll be right here, and under MadPack 2 you will find new instances. You want to click the new instance button. It creates a new instance in your thing here, and it'll pop up an option. You can rename the pack to a different, so whatever you want it, and you can also pick and choose the version. We're going to do the latest version, which is 2.1.2 at the time of this recording, using Minecraft version 1.7.10. I can click this to install just for me, or if there's other user on the account, if I can leave it unchecked to have it on their instances as well. So I'll click install. Another thing that will pop back up is the select which mods to install. These are the required mods for this pack. There are quite a lot of them, and these are the optional ones. I'm not even sure what all of these do. Submod, I don't know what it does. I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm going to install it anyway. So I check marked it and click install, and this will install all the required and all the optional. So I'll click install, and the installation does take a while when it's installing. I have a very, very fast computer, and it still takes a while on my machine. But during the install, you'll actually be prompted to download an additional mod plugin. This new plugin, it actually helps speed up your frames per second, and it helps with a lot of other things behind the scenes. And so right now I'm just talking and just trying to buy some time before this actually pops up. It should be popping up here pretty soon, hopefully. Because I'm starting to run out of things to say, so by the time this gets popped up, I may be singing I'm a little teapot or something. So if I start rambling, which I am in the middle of rambling, bear with me, because I really don't feel like cutting the video out in the middle just to speed this process up, because I'm hoping it doesn't take quite too long. Maybe I might speed it up. I might cut this whole thing out. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it. So yeah, okay, we will wait here, and yeah. Okay, so I actually didn't need to cut it. It popped right up. So you notice a web page popped up. This is a forum. If I go back to the ATLauncher, it says downloading fastcraft 1.21.jar. Browser opened to download the file. save it to this location, either in the ATLauncher downloads folder or under your standard download folder. So what it's asking you to do is to go to this forum, and if you go down, you'll see right here in the very first post, you'll see download and then the link. If you click the link, it allows you to save it. And so what you need to do is to save it, ATLauncher's root folder, go to downloads and save it in here. This is where all the mods are at. You want to save Fastcraft in there with it. So go ahead and click save. And once that finishes, it should be very quickly, very quick, very small file. Go ahead and go back to your ATLauncher and click I've downloaded this file, and it will finish up installing the rest of the mods. And once it's done, it tells you you'll find it in the instance tab, and you go ahead and hit OK. Your MadPack is now installed. Now to launch it, you just go to your instance, and you have the MadPack right here. Tells you a little bit about it if you want to read about it. You can play, reinstall it if it seems to have a problem, rename it, back it up, clone it, delete it, edit the mods, or open the folder that it's stored in. So if you click play, it'll log you in. Now, the MadPack, it does take longer to load than Minecraft does because of all of those mods and plugins. So be patient. It's coming. It's working. It's doing its thing. So the menu, well, when it does pop up, the menu actually works just like Minecraft does. You should be very familiar with how to set up to make new worlds and to connect to servers and stuff. Hopefully we can get the server started up much later, or anyway. Yeah, so here we go. So it came up. As I said, I have a fast computer, so this may take a little longer on your computer. It just varies depending on your computer. I do know that you need at least 4 gigs of RAM to play this. So if you have a machine that only has 2 gigs, it may run. I'm not sure how well it will run, though. So no promises there. Okay. So here it goes. It popped up, Minecraft. You can hit the mods. You can check on which mods are installed and if any have any issues or anything like that. So there's quite a lot there. Your options are exactly the same as Minecraft. So you have all that there. And then single player, it's exactly the same way. You got survivor, hardcore, creative, different world options, allow cheats off on. Go ahead and create the new world, rename it what you want, create it. Now when the world first kicks in and you get in, give it a little time before you move around to load the world. It's loading a lot of information on it, and you'll feel like it's lagging a lot if you don't let it load. After it puts you in. So as soon as it loads you in like this, you see the world starts loading around you, and if I turn around, it's a little bit glitchy because it's still loading, but that smooths out once the everything loads within your vision. You start with a couple books, World Domination with the open books and quest book. If you right click,
welcome. I am your guide, Lawmaster Goodness.
Yeah.
Pack 2 is a combination of survival and tech.
So I'm going to stop that. When you first go in, actually this voice reads this whole thing to you, talking about your quest and stuff. And this is your quest log. You actually have quests and things that you can accomplish and do, and it keeps track of everything here. You right click to go back a page, and yeah, how many lives you have here, how many times you've died, things like that. So it's actually pretty neat. To get out, just push a button. Oh, escape. Yes. Okay. The World Domination book is actually gives you a small guide of these new different blocks: automated anvils, automated enchanted tables. They have the redstone at the bottom. Bear traps, or catch larger animals. A big button. There's a lot of new things that if you've just played vanilla Minecraft, you probably are not familiar with. Everything even down to something like, or where was that? I saw that in the items. You have a sleeping bag where it doesn't reset your spawn location, but you can actually get in an area and change night to day by sleeping. It keeps your spawn location at your bed, but you can actually get rid of the whole night thing when you're out wandering around trying to find something. So you just simply wear it on your back and you sleep. Yeah, there's just a ton of things, and I mean that didn't seem like a lot there because it didn't list all of them. But when you hit your inventory button, you have this list. The right hand, it looks like the too many items, but there's 526 pages of these new items that are just crazy. Yeah, there's just so much here. Fake walls and just, my goodness, if I click through this as fast as I can, this video is going to be way too long to do any of this with. So if you click it, it tells you what they are and how to build them. What you'll need. So if you look here, you need stained glass pillars. Well, how do I get stained glass pillars? You click the stained glass pillars and you can make it using an iron saw or a stone saw or diamond saw, just a new tool. They have a saw now. And a stained glass slab or a hollowed stained glass slab. So how do I make an iron saw? Well, you have sticks. You need two wood sticks and 3 stone rods. And then you need an iron ingot in the middle. So, well, I guess it can be a stone or yeah, so just different rods. So yeah, anyway, yeah, so how would we do that? You would, so yeah, there is just so much to it. I'm not going to go through any of this. This is not what the tutorial is. I was just trying to show you how to install it. Go ahead and have fun, and we will hopefully see you soon. Thanks.